Hello everybody, welcome back to TurtleBlocks episode 12. In this episode, I'm not really sure what we're gonna do, but um, we're gonna do it and we're gonna do it well. We are in the Nether Hub right now, and that is because I want to start off this episode by checking out, I have no clue where it is, but checking out Mozzie's new area that she made called Mystical Minigames. This is not the right direction. I don't know where it is. This is a problem. Because, oh gosh. What? What? I saw it the other day. Oh, okay, it's here. This is the minigame area, apparently. I have an idea for a minigame. I'm not going to tell it to you yet. Oh, wow. That is very, very blue. I'm pretty sure it's done. And I mean, this video is coming out after hers. Whoa, it's really close to her base. Oh, I like it. I just think it's a little bit blue, I would say. You know, like, it's a little much. Oh, discounts on stuff. That's fun. I do not... These plots are kind of tiny. I thought she was going to make a grid. This isn't a grid. Okay, well, I mean, it's a good start, but I think it really needs some adjustments. So that's fun, but I just realized you probably heard a notification sound. Sorry about that, but yeah, so we're gonna move on to something. I believe it is gonna be working on the aquarium in the castle, which I will show you right now. Oh, also, I got power 5 on my bow. So the aquarium in the castle is... Oh, okay. I don't know why there's grass there. It is in here, this area. So I'm just going to go ahead and like fill it in with stuff. So we can go ahead and get on and get started. So this was quite the adventure. I started off by re-terraforming the bottom because Mozzie kind of made it look, I don't know, just a little too like rigid and like pointy on some of the shapes. So I smoothed everything out, made it look nice, filled it with water, and then I went out like 8,000 blocks to where I knew a coral reef was so that I didn't have to explore, and got like 12 buckets of tropical fish, brought them back. I think I made 2 more trips of tropical fish, and I also got some coral from there, and I set up a conduit in here, and I just made it look really nice and fun, and I'm hopefully eventually going to add more fish because they keep clumping together in schools of fish, so you can't tell that there are many, but we made the aquarium. So it looks like we finished the aquarium for the most part. I had a bunch of coral, a bunch of little decorations. I got like 24 tropical fish. I'll probably get a lot more because it doesn't really look like much because they keep schooling or like forming schools, and then it's like ugh. But I got like a little conduit down here, and I got some coral, and then I made this cute little ruins, and then I think that's about it. But yeah, I think what I'm gonna do next is probably set up like the sky plots, which I don't think I've explained what that's gonna be, but it's going to be like a bunch of plots in the air that you can buy in Server Central for like hot air balloons, like end ships, like stuff in the sky. So I'm going to work on that. But also I'm not flying right now. I'm in my spectator account. So if you ever see me like flying around like this, just know I'm like most likely in my spectator account. And I just don't feel like resizing like my screen recorder so that it's complicated, but it's a lot easier to just use my spectator account than switch to my normal one, just because, reasons. So, yeah, I'm gonna put a bunch of little, like, stuff in the sky, and then you can buy it, and then, like, it's gonna be a lot of fun. So, I'm gonna go ahead and do that, and let's go, I guess. Let's make it. So the design we had for this, we kind of debated on it. I wanted it to be like a platform with like a propeller holding it up, so then it was like a defined space and that you could land on it and it would be more, I don't know, like unified or something. But Anna did not want that. So she we kind of compromised a little bit. Anna wanted balloons with holding up ropes. So then I also suggested putting a platform in the middle of it. So it was kind of a compromise, but I still like the design. So we have 3 sky plots right now, and we will make more if they are successful. Okay, guys, and it looks like I finished 3 separate sky plots. We'll work on more later, and we'll make the system for purchasing them more streamlined. We're going to change the system for buying plots altogether later. So that's fun. And I also thought I should say this. I changed my skin. It's basically the same. It just looks a lot better. I really, really love the new shell. So I basically now, this is probably my permanent skin. A bunch of my friends change their skin like all the time. Like Braylon changed hers, Anna changed hers a while ago. And that's kind of annoying, but I wish they would just stick with one, because then it becomes like, I don't know. It just is better if you just stick with one, because then it's easier to like recognize you and everything. So what I want to work on next is the server-wide railroad that is over at Ink2's base. I don't know if I've showed you guys that, but it is there, and we can start working on it. Basically, what I'm gonna try to do is make the 3-way intersection, which is kind of difficult, but it's pretty easy if you just like read the signs that I'm gonna put that tell you what to do, and then it's gonna go to Server Central, and then if other people want me to make railroads to their base, I will do so. Probably I can just like ask people like, do you want me to make a railroad to your base? So then what they do is they can just build the specific design that I need them to make, and then I will construct a connection between the existing railroad and that destination spot that they've constructed. And then boom, there's a railroad to their base or designated area that they wanted a railroad to. So yeah, we can go ahead and work on that. So I will see you guys over there and we can start working. So as you can see, I'm working on this intersection. It took me like 45 minutes because I was just kind of like messing around part of the time. And after this time lapse, you won't see this intersection like ever again, because Ink2 didn't like it for whatever reason, so we got rid of it. And I guess it is like by his base, but like, I mean, it's kind of like public like railways, and I thought it was a server-wide railroad. Like I thought this was like just a common like knowledge, but apparently other people didn't know this, and I was the only one that thought that. And also, the beginning of it is on public property, like Spawn. It's like 2 blocks away from Spawn. So like it's a public building and structure. So I'm kind of annoyed about that, but it's like whatever. I'll deal with it. I'll just put intersections on other parts of the track. So now it's just 2 separate railways, which is kind of annoying because it's like not even a functional intersection, and it takes like 20 extra seconds, and minecarts are gonna get lost in the system, but it's whatever. It'll be fine. So as you can see, I have started to also work on the part that goes under the ground, and that will extend pretty much a lot of the way underground all the way to Server Central. So we finished a small portion of it today. I'll work more on it later, but this is what we got done in this episode. Hey guys, so I just kind of finished the railway system, and this is it. So as you can see, we're coming up to the intersection, in a minute. And yep, you can see I laid out the paths and stuff, and hopefully it works. How does it not work? Are you kidding me? Oh my gosh, okay. I'm gonna take off another powered rail. This is so annoying. It just, why don't you slow down enough? That's like, what the heck? But anyways, you can press this lever to change the paths, and then when you're ready to continue, you press this button and it takes you down. So I guess we can go down this. Come on, please. Oh my god, okay. Okay. This is not working very well, but it's okay. You know, this is the third time I've had to re-record this because something goes wrong, but that's fine. So as you can see, we're coming down the tunnel that I made. I made this in the time lapse. And yeah, this took a long time, especially because it's in the desert, so sand will fall in. So I have to dig out everything, and then I have to refill it in after I've put in the stuff. So that's the railway for now, and we're going to continue working on something else, I guess. It's probably going to be something in my base. Don't know what it is yet. I'll probably be like mining out more stuff in my base. That sounds right. So let's go work on that. Oh, also, Ink2 is making this. So that's fun. I don't know what's in here. A strider. That does not look safe. Neither does this. I don't know. I guess that looks safe, but hold all debris. This is strange. Oh, this is his obsidian, or not obsidian, achievement shop for new people that want to get all the fun achievements. Slide on honey block. I think I already have that. Okay, good thing I have that, because I'm like, I don't want to have to pay. Okay, well, we're gonna go work on the time lapse. Or, yeah, the mining out in the time lapse. So, this time lapse of building stuff did not have any disagreements, thankfully. So, there's no arguing, unlike the intersection. But whatever. I need to move on from that. It's not that big a deal. So this was really satisfying, and it's also a lot more satisfying in the time lapse as well. I've never been able to insta-mine stone. It took me like 10 minutes to just figure out how to insta-mine, because the beacon, I didn't realize that you couldn't have haste 2 and regen. I thought that, like, depending on the amount of levels of the beacon, it would automatically bump it up to haste 2, but apparently not, so I just had to select haste 2. But I eventually figured out how to make it work, and Mozzie helped me mine it out. Oh, as you can see, she's spelling out. Okay, yeah, she did that. I was not aware she did that. I think she did that while I was taking a break. So that, we mined like 30 something blocks down, quite a ways for like one day. We have 10 and a half double chests of stone, which is 21 chests of stone, because we use silk touch as well. So it's all stone, and I think it's enough to get like most of the castle done, which is amazing, because like the castle requires so much stone, but if we just mine out everybody's towers down to bedrock, we'll have enough to finish it. I think we already do, just from half of a portion of mining out my part, which is insane, and I'm super happy. I also got a bat head in this time lapse. I got a new one because they updated the data pack, and so now bat heads look more realistic. So I'm the first person with a new bat head, as far as I'm aware, and I always mention that to everybody because I'm cooler than everybody, because nobody else has a new bat head unlike me. Also, I have an Elder Guardian head and a Shulker head, 5 Phantom heads, and 7 Ghast heads. which also makes me cooler than everybody. And I'm also the only person on the server with a new me head. So that's fun. I'm cooler than everybody because I have the new heads. Nobody else cares except me, but I can care about it if I want to. So yeah. Okay guys, so we have officially finished mining a decent ways down. I'm done for this episode, at least mining down. We made like a lot of progress. We started about right there, and we've made it all the way down to here at Y level 33, because now we have Instamine, as you can see. That's how far we are from bedrock, where I'd say like, well, we're 33 blocks above bedrock. I was like, why do I have to estimate that? But yeah, so what we were originally planning to do was Mozzie and I were going to make a gold farm, but because now we don't feel like doing that, it's a lot of effort, we're going to wait and do that later. And what I'm going to do now is make a, what is it, a bunch of like different crop farms, like wheat farms, carrot farms, beetroot farms, potato farms. I think those are the only 4. Yeah, those are the 4. Mainly I'm going to do wheat farms, though. They're the most important because we got a villager breeder over here that doesn't work because we don't have a wheat farm anymore, so we don't have any way to get wheat, which is kind of annoying, but it's whatever. We also have 80 trillion iron golems, which is also fun. So we're gonna, I guess, just work on the wheat farm. So let's go. This wheat farm, once it does reach full capacity, has like 1,700 and like something like crops that will grow, and the auto harvest system in one full harvest should produce 32 stacks of wheat, which is more than plenty to supply our villager breeder, which means, yes, we're gonna make a crop shop. That's actually kind of a good name. I might just call it that. Or quality crops spelled with a C. I thought about that. Because our farms are too big. Like, I don't know why we keep making them so big. So we just need so many shops to get rid of all our resources that we don't need. So this wheat farm was really easy. I just like went 8,000 blocks away, mined like 2 shulker boxes of dirt away from the ground. I don't know, that sentence sounded weird, but off of the ground, and then placed it in like this weird pattern, and then set up the redstone. It was super easy, super fun, but now it is done. Okay, guys, so there might be some background noise. Sorry about that, but we finished the wheat farm. It's quite big. It produces, I think, 37 stacks of wheat per harvest. I designed it myself, which I'm pretty proud of. So basically what happens is you go in and plant the wheat, and then you AFK for it to grow, and then you press a button, and then it sends a signal up this through a trick I learned to make redstone go vertical, because the distance that wood is from a leaf is like an MBT data or tag or something, so the observer can pick it up. So that's how it's really simple to get this redstone up this high. And then it triggers these dispensers to push out water, which flows all the way down the whole tower and washes away the wheat. I haven't tested it yet, so there might be some flaws in the system, but once it goes down, then it goes into this water stream, and then it gets pushed in through this hopper because the water stream wasn't long enough. And then it goes up through this dropper, and then into this hopper, and into this chest where you can simply just collect it, And so we finished it, so that's fun. And now Mozzie is going to help me work on a gold farm that is super efficient. We'll link the tutorial that we're using in the description below if you want to check it out. It's I think it makes like 172 levels per hour and does like 370 barters per hour as well. It's really crazy. So we're gonna get working, I guess. So the gold farm was pretty easy to make. We started out by building a staircase way up high, and then we made like these big magma squares. This was probably the hardest part because it was pretty expensive. It costed like 2.5 shulker boxes of magma. And then another annoying thing was ghasts kept spawning everywhere. But at least I got like 9 ghast heads and 2.5 stacks of ghast tears. So that's fun. But they did keep destroying the magma, which was kind of annoying. Eventually, we filled in all the magma. And then I spawn-proofed the whole thing from ghasts. And then I started on the middle area. It didn't work. I think I did the redstone wrong. It was kind of hard to follow what was happening because I got like some directions wrong. And yeah, things weren't like facing the right way. So it didn't work at all. I did not understand it. But it's fine. And then as you can see, I'm sitting here forever trying to get a piglin to spawn. Oh, there we got one. And I ended up not even using it because this thing didn't work and I just had to get rid of it. So, yeah. Hey guys, so I'm very proud to announce that we have officially finished the gold farm for the most part. There's no bartering section, but this is the gold we got last night in like 10 hours. And as you can see, I have 308 levels. If we go down here, we have like 4 double chests, all full of rotten flesh. Then we have a bunch of gold, and this is where the gold nuggets go, and then this is where the piglin heads go. So that is what we got last night. I'm probably going to extend the storage so that it doesn't fill up, because these gold nuggets were full. They get full really fast. So I think we could get way more gold if I just expanded it, so then they wouldn't fill up. So, one sec, I'm just going to convert these real quick. So if we go up here, up top, we can see that I didn't really follow the tutorial for the redstone part. I did it, and it didn't work at all. So I redid it, and I just did it myself, and it still works pretty efficiently. It works as efficiently as we need it to work, because it can repair all our tools in like 30 seconds if you're fast with your switching hands. It just repairs them that fast. It literally takes longer to switch your tools than it does for them to heal. It's insane. But this is what this area looks like. So basically somebody has to stand up here, and then somebody else has to sit down here in this pit, just AFK, and there has to be 2 people. Otherwise, either the piglins won't be attracted to anybody, or they'll fall down and try to hit you when you're down here. Or if in an even worse case, if somebody's up there and there's nobody down here, the experience will build up so fast that within 15 minutes, it will cause your computer to go down to 1 FPS. I'm not even kidding. This happened to me, and I was like, ah. So, like, if somebody did that for longer and didn't know, it could crash the server. So, that is not good. I'm definitely going to have to put, like, a warning sign or something on here so people know, do not do that. But it looks like we finished the gold farm, which is really nice. What I'm going to do with these 300 levels. Okay, so what I want to do is enchant a bunch of enchanted books with it, level 30. Also, I have to be really careful when I'm landing. I've died too many times coming down under the bedrock, which is not good. Surprisingly, I didn't die, thankfully. This is record-breaking. I've never had this many levels. Nobody's had this many levels on the server. It is insane. And the gold farm is too efficient, I would definitely say. But, I mean, now at least powering beacons is not even an issue, because we can power probably like 2 beacons with just this. And if they are overlapping beacons, then we can power even more. So that's great. I don't know where I'm going to put these. Probably just in like my ores chest. Okay. So I'll enchant some books real quick, and then I'll show you what I got, and then we'll probably have to end the episode. Oh, also, probably tomorrow night, I'm gonna AFK here again, and I'm gonna use those 300 levels to re-enchant a bunch of my gear, because apparently I did not add the correct enchantments in the right way, so like they got maxed out. So I can't add Depth Strider or Thorns to my boots because they already have so many enchantments, because I didn't know that you were supposed to put it on a book and then do it. Oh wow, we're running out of books. Fire protection. Luck of the Sea. Unbreaking 3. Riptide 3. Why am I not getting any, like, bonus enchantments? Okay, knockback 2. I'm gonna put that on my sword. Okay. Anyways, guys, I think this is probably gonna be it for this episode, unfortunately. So, if you enjoyed, consider leaving a like, maybe subscribing, giving me some feedback in the comments, and maybe sharing your video with a friend. I don't know. It's all up to you. But that's going to be it for this episode, and I will see you guys in the next one. Goodbye. Thank you guys so much for watching this video. We did quite a lot this video, and the gold farm is going to be very productive in the future. Also, off camera, I bartered all the gold, and we got a ridiculous amount of resources. So, yay!